No, I'm not going to say it. I'll leave it alone.
Ow! There it is. That's right. Victor Allen's new to sports. Victor Allen's unique fan perspective and look at sports. The new. Something the ladies can appreciate. That's right. Written, directed, and produced by the bald-head black man. The ladies have nicknamed him Sexual Chocolate. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back! Yeah! Oh! You like that, huh?
Yes, I do. I'll be looking forward for that.
Somebody told me, it says, you know what, Mario's intro of sports is better than what you deliver in sports. That's jacked up. That's jacked up.
I'm out that game.
That's jacked up. All right, you guys, I'm going to give you 3 names. I'm going to apologize for my desktop grammar on one of them. I actually have 3 names that we're going to talk about today. Jesus Shuttlesworth, Dennis Rodman, Andrew Bynum. It's that simple. And the first one is going to be Jesus Shuttlesworth. And if you don't know that name, you know, somebody's talking about bringing back a sequel. He's got game. Oh, man. Spike Lee, Ray Allen have been talking for months about bringing back the sequel. Now, it got rave reviews, okay, back in the day. The question I got with you guys, because I'm not going to say anything else.
I watched that. I remember that.
This is 14, 15 years later.
Wow.
Should we see Jesus Shuttlesworth, He's Got Game, with featuring Denzel Washington, or should it be Jesus Shuttlesworth, He Got Lame featuring Denzel?
I was about to say that. He was saying he's got lame now. Jesus had 2 knee surgeries.
Right.
And got sued by baby mama.
Okay. Now wait a minute. Okay. Everybody knows how you feel about sequels. Tell me, chat room, tell me everybody, 1 to 10, that a sequel with Ray Allen, Denzel Washington playing sequel. Give me 1 to 10. Come on now, wait a minute. You got to give some fun.
You hear me? I have 3 buzzers.
Wait,
maybe 4.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Let me say it properly.
Ray Allen still don't talk, right? No, he can talk, but he doesn't talk. He's very quiet.
Nah, understand. Have you guys seen some of the? I forgot about. I was going to show you some pictures. Wait a minute, Miko.
Weird.
I was going to show you some pictures of Ray Allen in the clips where he had. Wait a minute, is that 2 women in the bed on his left and his right with no tops on? I said I got to go back and look at the movie because I was sitting up there.
I remember that part. That's when he's when he went on the recruiting trip.
That's what I'm trying.
He went on a recruiting trip,
right.
and there was a scene where they were trying to recruit him.
They got
the college girls to be all over him.
That's what I'm saying. So here's my point.
Damn, it's like that up in college, huh?
Right now, wait a minute.
Extracurricular.
Now look at it, Miko, Denzel Washington, Ray Allen. Tell me why. Tell me why.
No, I want to see that.
Why?
It's boring.
Oh, so He's Got Game. Period.
He ain't got no game no more.
Who's?
Neither one of them.
Wait a minute.
Both of them.
You're not Denzel. You're not a Denzel Washington fan.
I used to be, but
okay. So wait a minute.
He's been there, done that, gone.
But Ray Allen has
out
2
with the old and with the new. They both go in the trash can. Now let's keep moving.
Denzel.
Dunk it, pow.
Wait a minute.
Let me do a layup.
Ray Allen has 2 recent NBA rings.
No, so he is not nobody right about now.
Mario.
I don't know. Another thing is sports movies, right? Sports movies, sports.
It's hard.
Sports movies, I'm just saying right now, and you want to cross over. It's hard off the bat, right?
He not Shaquille O'Neal.
And those were boring.
Thank you.
And this one was okay. I enjoyed this big, but I don't know.
Now people,
I'm not going out to the movies to see
Michael Jordan. That dude did, yeah.
Okay,
catch it on Netflix.
Miko, PMC says you're a hater.
So
the next one. Here's the point. Could somebody else play in their roles that people would go see that are more current and younger?
It wouldn't make any difference.
None, right? Okay.
Yes.
But I think they had, but it would make you want to see it if you put Carmelo Anthony in there or somebody else.
It's not going to work.
You're still not going to want to see it.
Wow. Okay, now let me
you can put a younger player in there, but it's not going to help.
You don't think a better writing a sequel could work?
I don't think
sequels are bad.
I don't think it has anything to do with the writing. I think it's the casting of who they're selecting to play these roles, these character roles.
Right.
Now, like Mario said, you could put somebody else in there
Put
and
Chris
come up with
Brown.
some in there.
Chris Brown.
Lord have mercy.
You guys got to think.
And then put Rihanna
Well,
as Tiger
no,
as his girlfriend.
no.
At least they'll show up.
Dude, look,
Yeah.
Mario's terrible movie,
Mario's
and everybody
thinking.
will show up.
What you
Yeah.
would need from the singers is that they would have to know how to act. That's what would be
Well,
missing.
see, Chris Brown play ball. He just don't play that ball, but he
Remember-
do play street ball.
Right.
So that would be a
That's why I
sign that
mentioned
people
him.
haven't seen that, and they
Right.
want to see that. I mean, because he's been up at Venice Beach.
And
Right.
Denzel is still very popular and commanding
Thank
as a
you.
lead. So
Thank
that
you.
remember, you guys, the first one got good reviews.
Hey, yeah, thumbs up.
The first. How long ago was
it
that,
was
Mario?
well received.
How long ago? Look at his face
I can't
crying.
remember.
Get that
Vic,
capture.
when was it?
98.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a
16
while.
years.
Thank you.
16 years.
I'd
PMC.
rather them go ahead and redo Monster Inc. Part 2, Lil Boo and the Monster.
They're
I'll
already
watch
redoing
that.
Godzilla and Frankenstein,
Now,
so I
see,
guess it's time.
that's oh god, that
PMC said both of you guys are haters.
PMC.
I don't care if
Wait.
they-
You say this, so why don't you go ahead and say who would you replace
He gave
these
it
two
a
with?
9. Wait a minute. PMC.
No, I'm not talking about a 9. I said PMC. What two actors would you put in here?
Cat
or
Williams?
not even no.
Oh Lord! Oh God! Oh Lord!
I said you ain't supposed to do that.
Terrence Howard.
Little
Put Terrence
boy.
Howard.
There you go.
Terrence Howard and
And Madonna. No, we talking about two dudes, not a female. Y'all need to be
put Kevin Hart and Terrence Howard.
Now that I'll go see, cause that's comedy though.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let me go on to the next one because.
Nah, Vic. On a serious note, what about you?
Okay. First of all, Max says.
I said Jew.
Hold on. I got to give you their chat
Jew,
response.
Jew.
I
You.
know. All right. Hold on. Max said 2. Mac gave it a 2. PMC said a 9. That it would be successful as a sequel with them in it. So that lets you
With
know.
who in it? The
With
same?
yeah.
Oh,
A 9.
it can be successful. Depends what
Yeah.
the script is. But that's not what we were saying. We were saying, did we want to see it?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, you guys. This next one, if Mario is able to capture this clip, I don't even want to explain anything. I want to say Dennis Rodman. I did put the actual YouTube link there. If you want to use it,
You want to see it?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
He looked
you guys
like
have
he
to
looked
see
like
it.
he coming off a blade.
All I'm saying is, I like to show stuff first. Give time, Mario. I'm gonna give you some time on this one because Dennis Rodman to me is not the story. You know what the story is when you watch this video? Look at the
Stupid
former
athletes all over the world.
No, look at the former NBA players that are behind him when he's doing this talk. And I've titled this Dennis Rodman loses it and Charles Smith bails out on the team. So it's a bigger story.
I would leave because about to say I'm not
You
going
have
to
a
be an
relationship
international
with this
idiot.
man. You've said it many times. We've seen it demonstrated for whatever reason.
Yes.
Are you going to take an opportunity,
Right.
if you get it,
Right.
to speak up for the family of Kenneth Bay and to say, let us know why this man is being held, that this is wrong, that he is sick?
Clear your
If you
throat.
can help Dennis, will you take the opportunity?
Well, it says, the one thing about politics, Kenneth Bay did one thing. If you understand, I got it. If you understand what Kenneth Bay did,
Yeah?
do you understand what he did?
What did he do? You
in
tell
this
me.
country?
You tell me. What did he do?
And no, you tell me. You tell me. Why is he held captured?
They haven't
here in
released
this
any
country?
charges. They haven't
Why?
released. They haven't released any reason.
Listen. Let me do this. I would love to speak on this.
Go ahead.
You know, you got 10 guys here. 10 guys here that have left their families, left their damn families to help this country as a sports venture. Got 10 guys, all these guys here. Do anyone understand that?
We do, and we
So,
appreciate that, and
and
we wish
so-
them well with cultural exchange.
No. I'm just saying. No, I don't give a what the. I don't give a rat's ass what the hell you think. I'm saying to you, look at these guys here. Look at them.
Yeah, but Dennis, don't put it on them.
They
Don't
dared to
use
do
them
one
as an
thing.
excuse for
They
the
came
behavior
out.
that you're
They
putting on
came
yourself.
here. They came here.
You just basically were saying that Kenneth Bay did something
listen,
wrong. We don't even know what the
can-
charges are.
but
Don't use
listen,
these guys as a
listen.
shield for you, Dennis.
Listen.
Ain't no shield.
Dennis,
I got it. Let me do this. Really? I'm gonna tell you one thing. People around the world, I'm gonna do one thing. You guy behind the mic right now, we are the guys here doing one thing. We have to go back to America and take the abuse. Do you have to take the abuse? Well, we gonna take it. Do you, sir? Let me know. Are you gonna take that abuse? We gonna get it. But guess what, though?
I can't understand anything he's saying. Does anybody understand it? White folks is not
Hold
just you.
on.
I want all the white folks to know it's not just you.
Wow.
So,
Is somebody calling?
now let me say this.
The president. Sorry, Dennis.
Hold up, Mario. Hold up. I got this.
Clear your throat.
Do you understand? Do you understand?
No,
You hear what I'm
No,
saying?
I don't understand. I don't try
I don't give a shit what y'all feel.
You wouldn't give a shit if you
Hold
eat more
up.
vegetables.
Hold on. What you
guys
say?
are wrong.
Hold on. It's 12 of us here.
You guys are
Greens, get some
wrong.
greens. Gotta get some greens in your diet.
Now, Charles Smith, the man who was patting him on the shoulder because he
He
wanted
was
to
rubbing
talk,
him. He was having to
he's
trigger.
he already left the team. He's already gone. He says, "I'm sorry, it's too much. The politics has gotten in the way." And what I'm saying
Hold
is,
on.
what I'm saying is, he said,
That was Dennis calling.
"Wait a minute, stop laughing,
That's Dennis Rodman calling.
stop laughing."
Hold up.
Oh,
y'all gonna hear what I gotta say,
caller
Pat
ID
Stereo.
says
Y'all gonna
Dennis
hear what I gotta
Rodman.
say, Pat Stereo. Hold on. Do y'all understand? Do you understand?
You know what?
Mario,
Huh?
you got to understand. I'm not gonna take no more of this. You hear me?
You need
You
to
gonna listen
pierce
to
your
me?
lips together.
Hold on.
You know what? You doing it. I think the part that they saw, I think all the teammates never saw him like that. And when looking at their faces, I sat there and said,
Never what Jesse said.
right. Go. I'm not gonna. I don't want to make this political. I'm just saying.
already did.
I'm not making it
It's
political.
political.
I'm not
I
making
don't want to
it
make this political. Ain't that a bitch? I don't want to make this
I got
political.
something to say. You gonna hear me?
And I
Y'all
don't want
gonna
to
hear
make this
me?
political.
The story.
I was trying to figure out what he was going to
The
talk
story
about.
is about the shocking looks on the NBA players, the former NBA players. That was the story.
You couldn't get nothing across about that because the dude would just trigger all over the place, and then his lips look like he has that disease that everybody say Michael Jackson have. Your skin tone change color
Would you
like
kiss
bleaching
him? Would
cream.
you kiss him?
No.
Might get caught in one of them
Death
hooks.
trap.
Okay.
Death trap.
Let me
Yes.
go. I'm gonna go to my exit one because this one is going to be ongoing. Bynum has been waived, of course, by Chicago. There are a number of teams that may or may not be waiting for his services. I knew it. I knew he was going to do this. I knew it.
Oh, Mario tripping out.
Wait a minute.
Excuse
Now,
us.
let me say this.
Ooh,
Let me say
stomps on the
this.
forehead.
There are some favored teams, believe it or not, because if you guys can wait for my boy in Miami,
Hold on, Vic. I'm coming back to LA to play. Hold on.
Wait.
Y'all not gonna just cut me off like that. Hold up.
you know what?
Yeah,
Stop.
I got this.
You know what? You having too much fun. So let me do this. This is cold.
I think Cleveland looks a lot better.
Wait a minute.
Cleveland
He
looks
ain't-
good with Luol Deng.
Yes.
And now
Yes, they
with
do.
Irving, and
they
they
do.
look kind of good.
They're going to be solid. Now, how
Yeah,
good they're going to be,
Cleveland is
I don't
solid.
know. But here's the team.
Bergeron, they kinda solid.
Think about this. They got, I cannot remember his name, the center who's been out for 5 or 6 years on Miami Heat, and they got him this year. And we all feel for him. You know, he came from Ohio State. Man, I'm drawing a blank on it right now. He's been injured since like 2007, 2008.
Odom.
Oh, Odom. Yeah, Greg Odom.
Oh, who got him?
Miami Heat. He's been on the bench.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
So,
Because he
if-
ain't know he's fragile as shit.
Right. So if Miami Heat, who's won 2 NBA recent championships, can have him riding on the pine, not playing for years, isn't Bynum's value even more worth it because he's least on the floor playing? So what I'm saying is, could his services be a benefit to? And they're saying the teams that's in line are, believe it or not, the Heat back in the mix again, Clippers and Knicks. Mario, if there was a team that could use his services based on the makeup of the team, and I know you don't feel too highly about Andrew, which team would make the most sense to go to based on his limitations? Because he does have limitations now.
See, the hard part is that I think he could play if he was in a situation that was emotionally nurturing and supportive, some kind of a way, like the right coach that he could look up to.
Respects.
Yeah, and people who he liked, you know, I think, because then, see, remember the issue is he's lost his motivation to play. And without just jumping on him, to me, I can understand. I always said this. Part of my issue with even being a professional athlete is that I would have one day looked up and thought, this is a freaking game. I'm sorry.
Right.
And no matter what I could go to in my head, when you play a game for your living,
right,
it's just only so big a deal that is. It's a friggin' game.
That's it.
Okay,
Why take it so serious?
It's not rocket science. It's not saving the world hunger. It's wonderful that it's important, but it is a game.
Mario, I'm gonna cut through all that. Now, if you was either owner, what would you have to say about that?
My feelings would still be that it's a business venture. I would feel that it was a business venture. But a lot of people do business ventures that have nothing to do with being emotionally or spiritually satisfying.
Okay.
I'm saying, and everybody doesn't even need that. I'm saying I, as a person, need that. Because example, I had a friend who used to work at the SPCA gassing the animals. And I was wondering how he could go to work every day. Every day he goes to work, goes to the dog pound and gasses animals.
Sorry, I can't.
And it's not a job I can do.
No.
Okay, so I can't run a team and I can't run a business and take advantage of people. It's just not me. So I too, it's a different consciousness. And there have been many athletes in the past, Vic.
Right.
Who have I remember one of the Super Bowl winners guys said he went home and his 3-year-old was there, and then when he was kissing and hugging him after he had won the Super Bowl, they couldn't care, and it suddenly occurred to him, even though he had just won the Super Bowl,
didn't have no
that
value.
it had no real value in certain areas.
It doesn't.
And the whole importance, it's not that it doesn't mean anything.
No.
It's just that the relevance of it becomes...
Relative, to the group that you're around.
Exactly.
That's it. No, I agree. Now, let me say this. We still are in a position, because I do believe this, the professionals who do basketball recruiting, team scouting and all that, way better than I or anyone that I know, because who's not in the game. So they see things. They've already said there's a market waiting for Bynum based on what's available. Here's the 3 teams. Pick which team, if you had to, that can probably make him say, if I don't get respect, if I don't respect what they're doing here, then I'm going to be a failure. I already know what the number 1 team is. If the Heat is considering him, he can't bring what he's bringing in L.A., he can't bring what he brought in Philly or Cleveland. And Chicago was just a pass-through. Which team would he best serve on to get him right and focused?
I think the Heat could be it, because I think that those are intelligent ball players.
Right.
And I think Bynum would need that. I think that LeBron and the other folks there are a good fit for him intellectually.
True.
But on the other hand, I think that Doc Rivers...
The Clippers?
And the Clippers are not a bad fit for him either.
That's another L.A. stop just across the hall.
Even though I think that it's a little too intent. In other words, I'm not sure that they can be patient enough for wait for him. Thank you. Whereas the Heat can afford to be patient.
Right. You're right. And look, I said the Heat is a no-brainer. Why not go to a championship team? PMC said the Knicks. Too much turmoil.
Come on.
And I think the media would eat him. I think the media would eat him alive. I don't think he could survive.
The city would eat him alive, and to me, the Knicks are really an unstable situation.
Right. I say Heat and Clippers, then Knicks.
He might want to see him play for the Knicks.
Yeah.
If he wants to play. See, everything goes. See, to me, if you can't get him to want to play, it's a bust, no matter what.
Now, I would go into the chat line and do some more conversing with Miko, but I'm going to leave it alone because we're short on this subject and topic of sports because we have to move on. I am done. New Sports. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Peace.
There we go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You've been listening to Victor Allen's New Sports. Victor Allen's New Sports is a recurring segment of the Morning Coffee with Mario show. You can catch it live here Mondays through Wednesdays as part of the 10 to 12 p.m. show. It also is rebroadcast Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays as part of the recurring broadcast segment of Pax Stereo TV. I'm Mario Hemsley, and this has been New Sports.